Well, hello, everybody, and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, June 15th, 2024, and I cannot believe this month is halfway over. It's crazy how fast this year is going. So the year is almost halfway over in just a couple weeks. That is crazy. Time is going by so fast. So we are doing napkin cards today. I don't know if you can tell, these are napkins, and I made them into cards. So these are always a really fun thing to do. And I'm waiting for my screen to catch up because it's still not live yet for me. I hope you guys can see me. Okay, here we go. Now it's spinning around in a circle. All right, got to watch a commercial first. And hello, everybody. Thanks for getting up this early with me. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. It looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day here in Chesapeake. I got to work in the yard today, mow the grass and all that stuff that I just love to do. Ha ha. So I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Most of you guys are probably still in bed. All right, so these are the two cards we're going to make today. So they're both bookbinding cards, which are really easy to do if you have the smaller like dessert napkins, which is what we're using. So I got these napkins. Let me see. These are from TJ Maxx. And, you know, they're kind of hit or miss. So I got these a few months ago. So I don't know if they still have them or not. But they are just cocktail butterflies and blossoms napkins. And it says they're white right there, but I don't think they are because I used vanilla with that one. And then these I got about a month ago at Hobby Lobby. So Hobby Lobby is one of my favorite stores. And they were just out for spring. They had the small ones and big ones to go with these. But I like the cocktail ones because they come out, they're 5x5, but you can cut them down to 4x4. So we're going to make both of them. And then if you order this month, the rest of the month, so well, today's the 15th. So we'll say, if you order today, you can pick the other kit, which was the purple whitewashed card. So you can pick that one if you order today, or you can pick the napkin card. So just let me know. But anyway, starting tomorrow for sure, through the rest of the month is the napkin card kit. And what I'm going to do is let you pick, do you want the butterfly one or the flower one? So you can pick whichever set you want. So you'll get 3 of either one to make your cards. So I'll give you all the supplies you need except for like the wax, not the wax paper, the parchment paper. And today, by accident, we're using Glad Press and Seal. So this is kind of a funny story. So what I've done the last few videos was use like saran wrap or plastic wrap, which I hate saran wrap. I never buy it. The only reason I bought it was to do the video. So I know some people were having issues with it not sticking because you didn't buy the right brand or whatever. I had just bought a generic one from Walmart and it worked okay, but I was looking for it to do this project and I couldn't find it because I don't keep it in the kitchen because I never use it in the kitchen. So it was in my craft room. I searched and searched and searched. I couldn't find it. And I was like, well, shoot, I'm not buying a whole nother pack of it. So I went in the kitchen and I just grabbed the press and seal and I said, I'm going to see if this works. So it works so much better. And I'm like, well, dang, I bought that plastic wrap for nothing. So we're going to be using the press and seal, which, uh-oh. Luckily, I knew this was almost empty, so I bought another one. So I bought the giant one. All right, so we're using Glad Press and Seal, not the plastic wrap. The plastic wrap, I can't talk. Plastic wrap will work, but this works like almost instantly. It dries, I mean, it just melts like boom, and it works so much better. So this is my new recommendation for doing napkin cards, is this instead of the plastic wrap because it works so good. So, or so well, I guess I should say. So we're going to open this and we're going to get a piece in just a minute. You also need parchment paper, just one piece of that, because you can use this piece over and over. And you need your napkins, and then the rest of the supplies I'm going to show you in a minute. So let me say hello to everybody first. Hey, Karen. Hey, Carol. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Joan. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Julie. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Marva. Hey, Debbie. Oops. Let me see. I lost myself here. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Judith. Hey, Linda. Didn't read the title and said to myself, I don't recognize the DSP. Hey, Diane. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Heather. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Carol. I think I already said Karen. Did I? No. Hey, Karen. And everybody else. I'm just going to stop there. There's a lot of people on here. All right. So we are going to make these today. And then if you order with the host code, you can start today if you want. If not, start tomorrow. I don't care. But definitely for the next 2 weeks, this is the host code, and you can use it today. And you'll get your choice of either one of these card kits. So you'll get a set to make, actually, well, I'm going to send you the supplies for 3, but you'll have an extra square just in case you mess up. So you'll get 4 squares from one napkin since they have 4. So I'm going to show you. So when you get your napkin, it comes with, you know, you open it up and it's got your 4 squares like that. So you get 4 napkins out of 1. I'm just going to send you the supplies to make 3, but, and then what you have to do is pull this apart. So some napkins are 2-ply, some are 3. I think one of these is 2 and one's 3. I can't remember which is which though. Sometimes this comes apart really easy and sometimes it doesn't. Here we go. All right, so this one, actually, I can tell there's another layer. So there's one, and you just throw that away or save it for something. And I tell you, once you cut it, it's easier to get that other layer off. So we're gonna cut it. But here's a trick. So if you have some tape, let me get a piece of tape. Oops. So if you have a piece of tape, just stick it like on the edge of one of the sides, and then it comes right apart. So voila, you don't have to sit there and mess with it. So that's the easiest way. So put a little piece of tape on the corner of the back and pull it apart. So now you have it down. So it should be see-through. When you get all the back pieces off, it should be see-through. So there you go. And then you cut it into 4s. And I'm going to save this one for later because I've already cut my pieces. But, so that's what you do. And I think this one only has 2 layers. And it's really pretty. It's got like a built-in stripe in it, which I think is really pretty. We're going to cut this part off, though, because it doesn't go all the way around, so it looks kind of funny. I did get a piece of Happy Mail. Michelle says, can you spare a square? That's from an old Seinfeld show. That's one of my favorite things to say. When Elaine was in the bathroom with Jerry's girlfriend and there's no toilet paper, and she leans over to Jerry's girlfriend. She's like, can you spare a square? And the girl's like, no, I can't spare a square. She goes, you can't even spare a square? So, I always do that when I say that all the time. That was one of my favorite episodes. All right, so this card's from Darlene Erickson, and she made a napkin card with, well, she said it was rice paper method. I am not sure what rice paper method is. She said she still likes a glue stick for doing it, but I don't know what rice paper is, so I will have to ask her about that. So thank you for that, Darlene. It's beautiful. Love it. So I'm gonna have to look that rice paper method up. All right, so here is what you need. So we're gonna do this one first. So let's start. I got to get my whole setup going. I've already peeled this off, so it's down to the just one sheet. So you need that, and then you need This piece of 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. So it's a half sheet of paper long ways. And then I scored it at 5 1/2, 4 1/4 to make the bookbinding card. And then we've got 2 pieces of white, one for the inside and one for under the napkin, 4 by 4. And a 1 by 4 Moody Mauve, that's for this piece right here. And your napkin. And that's it. And usually, whenever you have a napkin card, if you put it in your paper area where you keep your papers, you can usually find a couple packs of paper that are very similar color. And I thought this Moody Mauve matched really well to like some of the colors in here. It's funny, in the bright light, it doesn't look like it does, but it was definitely the closest to anything that we have. But it's pretty similar, so I like it. All right, so take a screenshot of that, and we'll get started. Did I know that Jennifer McGuire's husband invented press and seal? Are you serious? I had no idea. I watch Jennifer McGuire all the time. I love her stuff. That's crazy. I had no idea. I thought Glad invented it. I've seen people use it for another technique, though, where you cut like flowers apart for a piece of, like you have a card, and then you cut out a bunch of flowers and you lay them down. You put the press and seal on top to hold them all in the right place. And then, I don't know what you do. I think you glue the backs of them and then put them back down. But I'll have to go research that technique because I've always wanted to try it. Oh, Anne says she uses the back layers as Kleenex. Well, the back layers are pretty thin. I don't even know how you can use that as Kleenex because I think you would blow your nose right through it. What? That is so funny. I never knew that. I would like to meet Jennifer McGuire. She's got some killer videos. All right, so let's take that off. And I'm going to have to get my setup here. So hang on one second. I'm going to move this out of the way and bring in my big thing. So this is my setup for napkin cards. So I bought this on Amazon, and let me get all that out of the way. All right, so this is an ironing board pad or whatever, just iron. It's just a pad that's like a heat resistant pad. And I'm pretty sure I put the link in the description box a long time ago. And it comes with this little pad here for your iron. And then I also got this little mini iron on Amazon. It's okay. It was only like, I think $10, $15, something like that. But you can certainly use a big iron. Uh-oh. I have something on my screen. You can use a big iron, but this only weighs like a pound. It's very lightweight and it's small and doesn't take up much room. So I really like this one. But there are tons of craft irons that are more expensive, and you can use a regular iron. You don't have to use the crafty kind. But I just bought this because I thought it was cute. The only thing I don't like is that the dial is here instead of like on the outside, because it's just harder to reach it and see it. But I love this little side piece here with the, I don't know if you can see it, this little side piece. So you stick your iron here, right on here, and this is silicone, so it doesn't get hot there. But this was only maybe like 20 some dollars, I think, and it was from Amazon. So I'm almost positive the description is in the link is in the description box, so just check it. All right, then I got a piece of cardboard. This is from the back of a pack of paper. So DSP, just grab some cardboard just to put down, make it solid. And then this is a silicone mat that I also got on Amazon, and I think that link is below the video. And then this is my parchment paper. So that's just regular old parchment paper. And that'll last you like 25 years if you buy a box, unless you cook a lot. And then you need your press and seal. So we're going to get a piece of that. And you don't need a whole ton, just a bit, enough to cover your napkin. So this will do both of them. We'll save half for one and use half for the first one. All right, so let's turn my iron on. We're going to turn it on super high. And then we're going to get our, so you're going to put your piece of paper down, just the white piece. And then you're going to put your cling wrap, or not cling wrap, press and seal on top of that. So you can see your white paper. And then you're going to put your napkin on top of that. And just kind of center it where you want it. You can see through it. I don't want this part right here, so I'm going to center it in the white area. So there we go. Oops, this parchment paper goes on top, sorry. Okay. So make sure that's good and straight. So the parchment paper just protects your iron from the plastic wrap. All right, so let's give it a minute to heat up, and then we're just going to iron it. And Debbie, it doesn't have to be press and seal. You can use either a glue stick or you can use saran wrap, plastic wrap, anything. But I found by accident, I tried this press and seal and it worked so great because you didn't have to use it. Like when I used the plastic wrap, it took several times to make sure it got stuck all the way. And this seems to be a lot stickier and melts easier. So this is probably my choice to use. But if you don't have press and seal, the plastic wrap will work too. It just takes a little bit longer to melt. All right, so I think it's hot. So we're gonna go ahead and just iron that on. So what happens is the press and seal is gonna melt and stick the paper to the napkin. So, and the best thing to do is just pick a time, take like an hour, and make a whole ton of these at the same time while you got this set up, sitting here. Because you don't want to just like make one card and then, you know, get set up for nothing. Okay, so that should be good. Hopefully if my iron's hot enough, let's check. And see, it just melts right there. Okay, so this just melts right off. And we're going to save this for the next one. So don't mess that up. I think I got enough for the next card. So I probably should have cut it first, but that's all right. All right, so then we just want to check. See, it's not quite all the way stuck, so let's do just a little bit more. My iron probably wasn't hot enough. You really want to make sure the corners are stuck. So I sat and made a bunch of these yesterday. All right, there we go. Let it cool a second. All right, so now it's stuck, so it's not coming off of there. So all the corners are stuck. So what we're going to do is cut the edge. So just go right down the edge. And, oops, make sure you're using sharp scissors. You probably could use your paper cutter. I just didn't. Okay, so there we go. And then, oh, it's rippling just a little bit. So let's do one more time under the, probably don't need that. Oops. Okay, there we go. Oh, mine's a little bit crooked, isn't it? Sure is, darn it. Oh well. You can tell because there's lines are on here. It's just a little crooked, but nobody will notice, so that's okay. All right, so there's that one. I'm going to go ahead and just iron the other one while I've got it sitting here. So for this one, I used vanilla instead of white because I felt like this one, see how that's really bright white and this is not? So I used vanilla for this card. So we're going to have our vanilla and our press and seal. Let me cut this part off. All right, so we should have enough to go there. There we go. All right, now this one, I think I still have a layer on here, so I need another piece of tape. No, this one's coming off easy, so I see it. There we go. Okay, so peel that off, because if you don't have it down to the bottom layer, it's not going to work. Okay. Do y'all have any questions? Let me see. Make it look so easy. Glue sticks work really well too, but I really like this. It gives it a whole different look, I think. So just kind of situate this wherever you want. If you want to try and get those butterflies in, you can. I'm going to do it higher up, I think. So we get those there. All right, then we're going to put the parchment paper on top and then just iron. I think this is, it's like a Barbie iron, you know. But it literally only weighs a pound, I think. It's so light, like you can lift it with your finger and it's not even. And I have, you know, arthritis in my fingers and carpal tunnel in my wrist. So if it's a heavy iron, it's just harder for me to do. I don't even know where my regular iron is because I don't iron clothes. When I quit teaching school, I got rid of almost all my dressy clothes, and all my clothes now are wash and dry and hang them up. I don't even have an ironing board. So I take it easy, easy. All right, let's see if that's stuck. You can kind of tell when the plastic wrap just falls off, then it's probably good. Good to go. Oh, it's hot. Hot, hot. I just ripped the napkin. Okay. That is hot. Okay, so let's make sure it's stuck. Yep. 3 corners are stuck. That corner right there needs one little smidge of heat. Okay. All right, so that should be good. It's just hot. Rice paper method. Oh, Darlene's on here. Rice paper method was shown with other methods, kind of easier to use glue. I don't know. Is rice paper some kind of paper, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. All right, so I'll have to look up a video and see if I can find it. All right, so then just cut this napkin off. This one doesn't matter if it's all the way straight or not because there's no lines on it. And after I cut it, I like to just heat it one more time just to make sure you get everything good and stuck. Whoops. So just go over it one more time real quick. All right, now we're going to turn this off and let that cool down for a minute. Get all of our junk out of the way. So we're done ironing for the day. So now let's let that cool off a minute. Hold on, let me get out of the way. So I can get this out of the way. But I love this thing. This is like the best deal. And I'm pretty sure it's called like an ironing mat or something like that. But did anybody check below the video? It should be on every video. because I put it on there a long time ago. All right, so here we go back to this. Oops, wrong one. This one. All right, so on this napkin, each square is facing a different direction. So depending on which side of the square you got, let's see, that's that one. This one's going the opposite direction. So this one looks upside down, but it's not. So this gets glued right on here. It does have a little bubble in there, right there. Let me see. It's still a little bit hot. There we go. All right, so we're gonna glue that down. And then I was gonna try and find some paper, some DSP to go with this, but I didn't really want it to clash. So I just took a piece of the Moody Mauve and embossed it and made it like this. And I wanted something really subtle. So this, I used the Painted Texture 3D embossing folder. And it's in the big catalog, I'm pretty sure. If not, it should be online somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it's in the big catalog. Oh, Karen said she did it for Christmas cards with napkins and it came out beautiful. All right, so then put this down, and in this embossing folder actually can go either direction because it kind of, it pops up on either side. So you can use either side of it. And then for the inside, I stamped these flowers and the happy birthday using the Moody Mauve. I've got a joke for you guys today. It's a really funny one. It's a really short joke, but it's really funny. All right, so we're gonna put the happy birthday. I tried to put the happy birthday on the front, but I didn't want to cover that up, so I decided to put it inside. So just stamp whatever words you want on the inside. I picked happy birthday. And then the flower is the same flower I've been using on a lot of cards lately because it's a really pretty one. So we're gonna do full strength Moody Mauve at the bottom. And then we're gonna stamp off. So let me get a scrap paper. Hold on. I did it in the blue the other day. So here's my scrap paper. So just ink it up, tap off, and see that pointy part right there? That's the easiest one to line up. So line that up with your point on the flower, and voila. So that's easy enough. And then we're gonna put that on the inside, but first we're gonna take our ribbon. So the ribbon I'm using is the silver and white sheer ribbon. So this is not in the catalog, it's in the online store. So if you look on the online store, just type in the search bar for ribbon and you should find it. So we are gonna tie a bow, not a bow, a knot, no bow, a faux bow on here. But this is one of my favorite ribbons and I'm so glad they didn't get rid of it because I have like 6 rolls of it. All right, so there's our little knot. Trim it. And there we go. All right, so there's that. Then we're gonna put some glue on the inside. Oops, got a glop of glue. All right, there we go. I had to work a double yesterday, and for some reason we have been crazy busy. I'm not sure why, but it's not even people being sick. It's mostly like sports injuries and lacerations and heat stuff and you know, things like that, but not really people being sick or anything. But we were so busy, I didn't get out of work till 10 o'clock last night. And I was pooped. So I really wanted to sleep in this morning, but I didn't. I said, I gotta get up and do my video. but I can sleep in tomorrow a little bit. All right, so that goes on the inside. And then we're going to put some rhinestones on here. I think rhinestones are my favorite of all of the gems, because they just go with everything. So, my take your pick tool is gone. All right, so we're just gonna use scissors. So just grab some rhinestones with your scissors or your take your pick tool. Mine is missing, so I'm sure it's in a box somewhere. So I just put one in the center of each flower. So there you go. And I hope I didn't put that on upside down. I think I did put it upside down. I did. Well, it's okay. It looks the same either way. But it is upside down. Just pretend you didn't notice that. And then we're going to spritz a little bit of shimmer spray on it. Okay, I'm still asleep. We're just going to pretend I didn't do that, but it looks the same almost either way. Ooh, there we go. That bubbled a little bit, didn't it? Sure did. Uh-oh. Pretend you didn't see that. That's so funny. I wonder why I did that, because it didn't do it when I did it the first time on this one. Look, that one you can spray all you want and it didn't bubble. That's funny. All right, it'll dry flat. All right, so there's that one. This is just not my day. I don't know. I think my iron wasn't hot enough for the first one. All right, so for this one, we're doing the exact same thing. So we've got the 4 1/4 by 11, and I scored that at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2 again. That's boho blue. And then for this one, I used the 2 vanilla pieces, but I already used the one to put the napkin on. Yeah, this one came out much better because I think the iron wasn't hot enough for the first card, because I didn't let it heat up long enough. All right, we've got 1 by 4 boho blue embossed. And then this one I used 2 pieces of cardstock for the words here. So you've got 2 3/8 by 5/8 and 2 1/4 by 1/2 for the words. All right, so make sure your iron is super hot. I didn't have any issues yesterday, but I think I just didn't let it heat up enough. But it's okay now. See, it dried flat. It still came out good. All right, so we've already done the hard part, which is putting this on. And see, yesterday I used white. See the difference? Putting it on vanilla. Now it's going to match the ribbon better and the paper. So definitely use vanilla. So get a screenshot of that. Jenny said she never would have known it was upside down. Thank you. I didn't really think it was upside down until I saw the, I mean, I guess you could do it either way. The rose just kind of looked a little funny. I was thinking, I don't know, maybe it's right. It's upside down from this one though. Well, see how it's backwards? Because the big flower's over here and the big flower's over here on the other side. They're like reverse images. Maybe it's not upside down. I don't know. You could probably put it either way. All right, so hopefully you got a screenshot of this one. And then we're just going to put this together because we already did the ironing. And last night, this guy walks in like almost right before we closed, and he was really good looking. And I thought he was like maybe 45-ish. And then I go to, you know, look him up so I could go grab him, and not grab him literally, but just go grab him from the waiting room. And he was only like 35. And so he comes over and he was real nice. And I said, what's your date of birth? And, you know, he tells me his date of birth. And I said, dang, I got shoes older than you. And he goes, oh, really? I said, not really. I'm just teasing. I said, but you're a lot younger than I thought you were. He goes, really? And I said, yeah, because you're like the same age as my daughter. I said, but I thought you were at least like in your 40s. And he goes, you think I look old? I was like, I didn't mean you look old. I just meant you didn't look as young as my daughter. And he started laughing. So, all right, we're going to turn this over and glue it down. But it was just funny. I had some really funny people. Oh, I had another lady came in and she had a mask on. And she said, I see everybody wearing a mask in here today. And she said, do we have to wear masks again? I said, no, you only have to wear them like if you're coughing or something. I said, but some people just like to wear masks. I don't know why. And she goes, so I don't have to wear it? And I said, not if you're not coughing. And she starts to take it off. And I said, oh, I said, wait a minute. If you have bad breath, you do have to wear it too. I said, coughing or bad breath? She starts rolling. And she goes, I don't have bad breath. I just brush my teeth. She goes, you want to check? I said, no. I said, I'm just playing. I said, it's just if you're coughing. But she was an older lady. She just thought that was the funniest thing. And she goes, you are so funny. I said, well, if you can't have fun at work, what's the point of coming? All right, so for this one, we're going to use the new, what is it called? Bordered ribbon in basic beige. And I tried coloring this just to see what it would look like, and I didn't really like it the way it was colored. Because I tried stamping on it, which I've done before, but I thought it looked better plain, so we're just going to leave it plain. And it matches the vanilla really well, so see how the difference of these two? That's with the vanilla behind the napkin. This is with white behind the napkin. I think the vanilla looks a lot better. So definitely use vanilla for this one. All right. And if you get the kit, if you get this kit, I'll send you the vanilla. So you'll get everything to make this card, these cards, except the cling wrap. You'll have to have that in the iron and the parchment paper. So you'll just have to have that. Most people have cling wrap, not cling wrap. Why do I keep calling it cling wrap? Press and seal. You can use the cling wrap, but I like the press and seal better. Okay, so there's that. Then we're just going to glue that piece down. So open it up, put your glue down the middle. I love these bookbinding cards. Close it and then hold it for a minute. Now for this one, I've got some little blue flower. I just dropped my iron. Hold on. Okay. All right, we've got a little blue flower to put on the inside. Came in late. Press and seal goes over top of the napkin. No, between the napkin and the paper, sorry. Yeah, so you have paper, then you have press and seal, then you have the napkin, and then the silicone on top. Just rewind. You have run my napkins through an embossing folder after. Oh, that's a good idea. So Sarah says run the napkin through the embossing folder. That's a great idea. I think I did that one time too. All right, so here we go. For this one, I just took this flower from, I think it's Wildly Flowering is what these flowers are from. And I just stamped it down at the bottom. A little bit like that. So there's my inside. And then I've got my happy birthday again. And that one we're going to put on the little vanilla piece. And right in the middle. Hopefully that's straight. There we go. All right. And then if you want to dip it, you can. I don't think I did on this card. But you certainly can if you want to. And then just glue that down. I don't know why my glue seems to be like oozing out of the top before I even squeeze it. So glad we have a nice breeze blowing today because I got to work in the yard and it's so much nicer when you got a breeze blowing. All right, so then we're going to put this on the inside. And then this is going to go in the front with dimensionals. Like the boho blue. I know, I think this one is my favorite one. But let me know which one you guys like the best. I think the blue is my favorite, but I do like both of them. But if you do your order and use that host code, you can pick whichever one you want. And then put this wherever you want to. You don't want to cover too much. So if you want to stick it where there's not much there, do that. And then we're going to put a couple more rhinestones on this one. And I'm missing my take your pick tool, so we're using our scissors to grab these today. So, oops. So put them wherever you want. And you always have to use an odd number. I learned that a long time ago. Odd things are more appealing to the eye, evidently. So, oh, I should have put that on a butterfly. All right, we're going to spritz this one too. See, this one didn't bubble up. I think it's just because of, oh yeah, it did, a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. So there you go. We've got that one, and those two. So there's our cards for today. That's so crazy. Nothing bubbled yesterday. It all came out fine, but that's all right. All right, so that's the difference between vanilla and white too. So, and this is white on white paper. And if you have 12 by 12 white paper, it's a lot easier to cut all these pieces because then you don't waste anything. So I ordered a pack of 12 by 12 just to make these cards. So there you go. And then this was the embossing folder, painted texture. Oh, and here's the gems you'll get. I meant to put these gems with the last card, but I mixed them up. So I meant for these to go with the purple cards and then have rhinestones for the next one. But now this time you'll get the purple ones. And you can pick whichever kit you want. So you'll just say, when I email you, because I always email thank you with the order. After you order, I get an email. And I'll send you a thank you back and say, would you like to have, I'll say, do you want the butterfly napkin card or the flower napkin card? Or the pink or the blue? So you can just tell me. All right, so it is time for my joke. So let's pull that up. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, don't forget, still to the rest of the month, you get 10% off the stamped die bundles. They're an extra 10% off. So they're already 10. You get an extra 10. So that's like 20% off. And then the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is 10% off. So you save $13 on that. So there you go. So it's like kind of like getting free shipping on that. No breeze in Arizona today. Ugh, boho blue. Oh, everybody likes the boho blue. Well, there you go. Oh, flower napkin. Myra likes the flower one. Everybody else likes the blue one. It may have bubbled because it's humid here today. It could be. Yeah, because I turned my, when I go to bed at night, I turned my air conditioning way down. So it's like 66. And then when I get up in the morning, I turn it back up to like 73. So there's nothing on right now, but that could be it. All right, so here is my joke, and it's a quickie. All right, so I'm at a bar, and two very large women with accents are sitting across from me. This is not me personally. This is the joke. I say, cool accents. Are you two ladies from Scotland? One of them yells, it's Wales, you idiot. So I said, okay, are you two whales from Scotland? I don't remember much after that. So any of you guys that live over there will appreciate that probably. I just thought that was hysterical. All All right, I got some cards to give away, so hang on. Let me pull them out. And I have a couple people who have not claimed theirs yet from last time, so Darlene, oh yes, what? I know I missed something. Oh, Donna and Darlene are talking. Okay, so last time, what's today? Oh, that was from a week ago. Okay, so that's going to be redone because that's already over. All right, so we've got last time Debbie Davis, Nell De Silva, Kimberly Van Overberg, and Hillary. So you guys have not claimed your cards, so these are going back in the drawing next time. If you don't, let me know. All right, so we'll give away that one again because nobody claimed it. And here are the other ones. So we've got two of these. One is sponged, one's not. And this one. And I ran out of room here, so let's scoot these all down. Are they still in the picture? I have to put one over here. All right. And I think I forgot to give you guys my email address last time, so that might be it. So if you win a card, this is my email address, stampgirl2@cox.net. All right, so let's pick some winners. All right, first one is Wendy Harvey. Wendy, oh, Wendy's on here. I see Wendy. All right, so you get that one, Wendy. So congratulations. I love it when people are on here when I pick them. Next one is Terry Bate. I don't think I saw her on here. Next one is Jean Gertis. Oh. And next one, Dolores Dowd. Is Dolores on here? She's usually on here. Anybody see Dolores? And last one is Vicki Kemp. I think she won one not too long ago. I think she did just win one not too long ago. Sometimes your name will get in the bowl a couple times. If you leave a lot of comments, I'll put them in there. Okay, so those are the winners for today. And then last time, so we've got Hillary Martin, Debbie Davis, Nell De Silva, Kim Van Overberg, Wendy Harvey, Terry Bate, Jean Gertis, Dolores Dowd, and Vicki Kemp. And Vicki's not even on here watching today. All right, you guys, that is it for today. So I hope you guys have a rest of the weekend, awesome rest of the weekend. And I'm looking to see if those people are, I know Wendy is. Don't forget thumbs up. Yes, like, share, subscribe, comment, all those good things for me. And y'all have a great weekend, okay? And I'll be back Tuesday with another card. And, or maybe something else. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a 3D something. I don't know. If you have an idea, send me an idea. And I will see you later, guys. Bye-bye.